So today is going to be a little bit of a story time. I work in healthcare, which means that this Wednesday I was at the Capitol in Kentucky advocating for things like better reimbursement rates for Medicaid patients, long-term care, nurses back to bedside, staffing mandates to be looked at, all of that. Then I get home. I took a couple days off for the first time, and I don't even know how long, just to reset, honestly, to unpack, repack, see my children for a day and a half. And now I'm, at the airport 4:30 in the morning on a Saturday to go to Greensboro, North Carolina for a show. It's a conference show. And then I'll be back home for a little bit, and then in Nashville to do the same thing at the Capitol. The reason for the story time is I just don't want to forget this or not share it with somebody who's considering maybe moving into a less suburban area. My 3-year-old, I picked her up early yesterday, and then went and picked my 6-year-old up early and took her to the farmer's market to get snacks for our new pigs and we got tons of new additions to the farm this week. And in the process of going through, she wanted to look at each different fruit and vegetable and tell me what color they were and what are they. And in the middle of it, she just stopped. The 3-year-old just stopped. And she said, "Mommy, you make my heart so happy. And these are going to make our piggies so happy." And just ran up and gave me the biggest hug. And we were there for a while, and it just made me realize the stopping and pausing is so important. And then we soaked up the time together on the swing when we got home and played with the animals. And though we were up all night with her being sick and thrown up, it just was so bittersweet knowing that I have to leave again. But I just felt like it was reassuring that we made the right decision to have one of us be a stay-at-home parent constantly. So my husband's running the farm and a rock star with the kids and being such a super dad. And while it stinks that I'm not able to do that with him, getting to advocate for others to provide for my own family is a reward in itself. And if you are considering either a move to the country and building a little homestead of your own, or if you're considering a career in healthcare, I am not a medical provider. I do not care for residents, my background is senior living sales management, and then I work in the procurement world to help companies operate at a reasonable cost to them, and to save where they can, and to resupply some support for their advocacy efforts. But there's ways you can be impactful without having to be bedside if that's not your shtick, if that's not what you're good at. But just thought I'd share that little insight because, I am alone here at the airport at 4:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Have a good one.